everyone, I'm Jen from Jen.jenart and welcome to my channel. On this channel I like to create videos about my painting process as well as tips that will help you learn in your creative process too. In today's video I want to give you guys a studio tour. I've been on a mission to try and create an art space that is toddler friendly but on a budget. If you follow me on Instagram, you know that I've recently had to make a bit of a change in my house where I moved from a small room that was cozy and comfortable and had been my art space for about 3 years into a different part of the house because we had suffered some water damage and we needed to be able to renovate. In the process of making the decision to move, I also realized that I was able to set up a space for my daughter. And she's only 3 and we were able to decide that this would be a space that I would utilize, but she would be able to be there with me. There's been many times where I've been painting and she's been wanting to come into the room, but the space was just not big enough for the both of us to be able to do it comfortably. I'm a bit of an anxious person, so I wanted to make sure that she was safe, but also that my stuff was also safe. Being toddlers, they like to touch everything, so it needed to be comfortable for her and comfortable for me. I also wanted to make sure that the space that I set up was something that would be able to grow with her. So she's only 3.5 at the moment, and as she grows older, I didn't want to have to keep buying a different desk for her or buying a different chair, all of those types of things. So I made sure that whatever I bought would be something that would grow with her. Some other things that I also wanted to make sure would be able to happen in my art space is that there would actually be a bit of space. Now, my old art studio was small and it was cozy and it was good for me at the time, but as I started to experiment with different mediums, I needed a bit more space and I just felt more crowded. So with the new space, I wanted to organize it, I wanted to lay it out in a way that I could have my creative space here, a storage space, and a business side. And so I think that I've been able to do that comfortably and I cannot wait to show you guys. So if you're ready, let's get started. Alright, so let's get started. I'm sorry if the video is a little bit shaky. I'm just holding the camera now rather than sitting on my tripod, but let's get started. So I just want to give you guys a bit of an idea of what it looks like when I enter the room. So this is how I've got it set up at the moment. I've got a little tilted desk here, and then pan around and you can see that my computer desk is over here, and down here is my toddler's little section with her own artwork. So this little space here, it has her adjustable table and it is $100 from Officeworks if you're in Australia. And the idea behind it was to make sure that I had a desk that would be able to grow as she grows. Now on it, I also have my easel that is pretty old. I think I got it when maybe I was 12, but it's perfect for her because it is a desk easel and it's got a little thing that I can, you can see the blue tack there, that I can attach paper to, and paper towels, and there are some paintbrushes. She also has her own little inspiration wall that is all of her artwork that is from both home and from kindy. Now, in terms of the paints that I use for my toddler, I prefer watercolor because it is a lot easier to clean up, but she's also started to experiment with acrylic, which is starting to get on the wall, but that's okay because a bit of cleaning product will get that off. Now, for Christmas, she got this, which is currently glad wrapped. Now, these are little cups that come out so I can clean them, and they're also color coded so I can put them as the colors that they are, or I can change them. In the middle is a little water well that also comes out. Now, remember that with acrylic, it's easy to clean up. You just have to wipe it before it dries, but if, for example, like this bit's dry, you can just start cleaning it, although I don't want to break my nails right now, by peeling it off because it just hardens like a bit of plastic. She also has a space where I've got some of her canvas pads, her apron, and some colouring in books that she also got for Christmas. Now over here, this is where I have what is probably my favorite installation of the room, and it is my paints. So I'll just give you a bit of a look here. Now I've also organized it in a way that the items that are probably, well, they're not probably, they're definitely more toxic if my daughter was able to reach it compared to items that are least toxic. So down the bottom in these 2 rows here, I've got watercolors. So I have a range that I bought that were like student grade when I was learning, and I still really love them. They're quite old, but the great thing about watercolor, even if it dries up, add a bit of water and off you go. I also have some other ones down here. These are Daniel Smith ones, which are so pretty, and I can't wait to show you them as well. Got a space for my rulers, so I've got my 30cm one, and then my big one, which is, what are you at? Yeah, a 60cm ruler. Above it, I've got some gouache that is from the brand Reeves, which is really good if you're starting out. That's what I was doing, and it's the type of thing that you can get a whole range, see how they're color coded, or you can get a small one just to sample them. Now, as we move up, you'll see that I have quite a variety in acrylics, from ones that I bought that were cheap so that way I could learn how to paint, to ones that are a little bit more expensive, but they're all still really good to paint with. So, you know, I've got a range from like Reeves, I've got these artistic type of ones here, and then as you go up, we've got Atelier, and I have some Mattise as well, and they're all beautiful. I actually really want to do some color charts because the last time I did a color chart, I didn't have nearly as many paints, so I'd like to add them in. If that's something that you're interested in seeing in a video, please let me know in the comments. Now up at the top, these are the ones that I definitely do not want my daughter to reach. These are my oil paints, and they are mostly Winsor and Newton. I do have some of the Gambin ones and some of the Graham. Sorry, that's my dog barking in the background. But I also have, I want you to notice, a very limited palette in terms of the colors. And I say limited knowing that there's like 4 different colors of red and blue, but at the end of the day, I have the yellows, the reds, blues, a bit of orange because orange is a tricky color, and some neutral colors. I also have this thing on the side here, which is fantastic for cleaning your brushes. Doesn't matter if it's oil or it's acrylic, it gets in there and it gets everything out. Now this desk here is my Christmas present to myself, but also from my husband. It is one of those studio desks that can tilt up, and it also has some drawers. It took me about maybe 2 hours to put together because the instructions were a little bit tricky to follow and they were really tiny. I can link them below if you want to have a bit of a giggle. And it has, as you can see, it's glass, so you can see through it, but it has this bar here that can tilt up, or you can lay it flat, either one. And then I've got some drawers that have some of my stuff in it. And it has this really nifty section here that, you know, as you know, if you have tilted stuff, you don't want it to fall out, like your pens and your paintbrushes. So that works really well for me. And this pencil cup holder, which moves around like that. Now this is where I do my oil painting, and when I do acrylic that would also happen here, but at the moment I've been really into my oils, so this is what I've got. I've got a drawer set here that has different things in it. So down the bottom I've got the papers because that's the easiest for my daughter to reach, and then she's not really allowed to touch the other things, so I've been trying really hard to keep her away from doing that. I have an old iPad that I use just as my display because I don't want to print out references all the time, and it is quite old. I think I got it maybe like in 2015, maybe a little bit closer than that, I'm not sure. And then I have, you know, my easel, my H-frame easel, which is amazing, and I can do a little video talking about the differences between H-frame and A-frames if you're interested. Also let me know in the comments. And then you can see behind I've got some color charts over there. I've got my little potted plant, which is a lot happier in this room because there is more light. I have my little mini paints, which are part of my mini paint challenge. If you're not on my Instagram, definitely go and have a look. Because they are just so adorable, and just for reference, they are 6 centimeters by 6 centimeters, which is so small. Now in my old art room, I didn't have the space to be able to display my artwork like this, Whereas in this room, we did have shelving already set up, we just weren't using it. So now I'm able to put up some of the artwork that I really love and have some art that was gifted to me displayed too. Now in this section here, you can see that I've got this big, beautiful window that looks into my backyard and my daughter's playground. But I also have this cubby that has a lot of the material that I use on a regular basis. On top, you can see that I've got just a simple product. They are just dish racks that I put my canvases in. They stay separate from each other as they're drying, and they're just really easy for storage. Because oils take so long, you don't want them stacking, and it's really helpful to have it like that. I also have my canvases all set up. As you can see, I am ready for the Christmas holidays, the summer holidays here in Australia, where I can do lots of painting, and they are just ready to go. Now in the corner, it's a little bit messy, but I have a bookshelf that my husband built a long time ago, and on it I have different items. Like I have my Himi Miya gouache set down there and some watercolor palettes, I've got a little, I don't know what you call this thing, just a tray that has a box, that's what it's called. A box that has like old t-shirts that I can use as rags, tissues, because, you know, everyone needs tissues. I have a box of cut-offs that I can use for drawing on, different little books and journals, and some watercolor things that I'm really excited to do with. Some canvases down here as well. There are also old canvases that I have just not finished off, and some at the back that I would like to paint over. My husband's not happy about that, but it's happening, so he can just deal with that. Now on top, I have this little figure, which I haven't really used before. My daughter plays with it more like a doll than it actually used. And then over here, I've got the different chemicals. I'm trying to work out a space that would be a little bit safer so that way she couldn't access them, because they are the things that I use for oil painting. I'll have a video later that I will be able to go through and explain the different things. Now this space here is where I do a lot of the business side of the art. So you can also see that I've got a lot of art up on the wall, things that remind me of how my art journey has changed. You can see that I've done like some portraits over here, which I still really love doing. I've got some acrylic, I've got some gouache, I've got some prints of my oil paintings that I've done. There's some more watercolor over here. I've even got some that are from other artists that really inspire me. Got the little tree over there. It is fake, so don't worry about that. All of my other plants are real. And then my desk, which is the IKEA, I'm not sure what it's called, but it's an IKEA desk that has a little handle so you can adjust the height, chair, and the computer, of course. I don't have anything that I print my artwork from at home. I use a company to do that. So that is just a little HP DeskJet printer that is great for just printing off, you know, little things that you need that might be office related. So that there is a little tour of my studio. I'm happy to go in a little bit more depth than that if you're interested. Just let me know in the comments. I just wanted to give you a brief overview, a brief tour of what it looks like. I also want to, in later videos, have a little bit more discussion about some of the things that I mentioned, like the tilted desk that I've got and how I try to make that toddler friendly, because it does have sharp corners. So you just want to make sure that they're things that you're keeping in mind when you're designing a space that is for you and for little kids around you. Now, if you're not interested in a space that is for you but is for toddlers, I highly recommend that you look at those types of adjustable desks and have a look at some of the watercolors that are available. Just go with something like a Faber-Castell paint palette. They're great. And they're also easy to really clean up. Just get a little bit of a wipe and off you go, and it's totally fine. Now, if you are daring and you want your toddler or your child to use acrylic paints, please get an apron because it gets everywhere. I am not a messy painter. I don't know what it is about acrylic, but it gets everywhere. I get it under my nails, all over my hands, and when my daughter is painting, it is everywhere. It ends up on our feet. So make sure you've got an apron. Don't put anything underneath the table that is something that will get stained. If it's timber, just wipe it up straight away, tiles, the whole thing. It is going to be fine. They will have so much fun and you will not regret it when you see how happy they are. I hope you've enjoyed this studio tour. Once again, if you have any questions or you want me to go in depth with anything that you've seen in the room, please just let me know in the comments. I am so excited to share my art journey with you, and I am also really excited to see your art journey. So if you have some pictures or some videos, please tag me in them on Instagram so that I can see them, and it is just so exciting. If you have tips that I should be using in my art room, please also share them below, and just have a great time painting and enjoy your space. For now, that's it for me today, and I hope that you've had a wonderful time coming on this journey with me. Bye!